We took automated text and email review requests, added tap cards, employee tracking, and live leaderboards. Then we mixed in private feedback alerts, AI-powered review responses, branded social posts, fresh content creation, and live website review streaming. The result? One powerful reputation growth formula built to help service businesses earn more trust, more reviews, and more customers. Introducing ReviewRizz.
Hey guys, this is James Henderson, owner and founder of ReviewRizz.
And today I just want to show you a quick demo of exactly how the software works so you can see the ins and outs of it. And that way we can show you exactly what we can do for your business. Look, I'm going to guarantee you one thing, that I will be the hardest working person for your business to get reviews and get you more customers. And as you're watching the video, I need you to keep in mind that you as a business owner do not have to worry about operating the system. You will have a dedicated account manager to make sure that everything is in order. So once you do your onboarding, we set all the settings up and we take care of it. You'll have a direct number to your account manager if you have any questions, and we'll go from there. So how we're going to begin this demo, we're going to go into how you connect it to your account, and then it's going to show you some features. It's about 8 minutes long after this introduction, and then if you're interested, all you have to do is click one of the links on my page and book an appointment, and we'll go through it and see how we can help your business and get you guys more calls, more customers, and more reviews. So with that, let's get started.
It connects the actual Google business profile to the actual system, and so it pulls in all of the reviews automatically, and everything is set up out of the gate. Like, very simple. There's no additional things that you have to do or anything like that. You know, most local businesses don't have a review problem. They have a follow-up problem. Have the customers leave without being asked, and the business never really captures the reviews. So we have several ways of actually getting people into the system. We have one external form that the business can actually fill out. They can put their first name, last name, phone number, email, and even tie it to an employee. And then it will send an email and a text message out to them because we have basically an entire sequence that's built out. So it's a start, sends an SMS, sends an email, waits a day, sends at 9 a.m., sends an email, or excuse me, SMS, waits 30 minutes, sends an email. So you can add this, but this comes built out of the gate. And anytime somebody clicks on the link inside of one of these sequences, it immediately stops it. So it's really, really simple. We also have the ability to do a review search where you basically upload their past customer list, and then you can actually tell it how many to send on a daily basis. So like, for example, if they have 1,000 customers, maybe you want to do 100 a day. And so every day it sends out 100 of them, and it can send out email or text message itself. So it's really, really simple, really straightforward, and that's what we use for the actual review surge itself. The next thing that's really pretty amazing about this software is we've got it connected to NFC cards. And it's super simple because basically we tie it into NFC cards that actually get tied to employees. So you can track everything with the employees, and it's really, really simple. You basically have a little code at the bottom of the cards that we provide to you, and they're all pre-programmed within the system. So all the tracking links, everything's all dialed in. So you just enter in the card number ID that we have already loaded in there, the employee's name, their cell phone, because they can get follow-ups or an email, and basically now if they have the NFC card, they can just have someone literally ask for a review right in front of them. It tracks back to that specific employee. So now every tech, server, hygienist, estimator, employee can ask for reviews in person without awkwardly explaining anything. And it takes them directly to the Google pop-up. Like, so once they click on it, takes them here. If they want to have multiple, reviews, there could be like Google, Yelp, or whatever. We can put it in there. If you turn this off, it'll go directly to that. So you have that capability and that option to do it. Now this is where it gets really intriguing. We've built the system so the whole entire funnel can be customized and personalized to the employee and to the customer and the business. So we have all the different types of tags throughout the system so that when the emails go out, they're customized to Nico and all that. But this is where it's really amazing. Let's just say, for example, you've got a bunch of technicians. You can actually upload their photo, and basically what happens is when an email or a text message goes out, their actual name is overlaid on it. So like, for example, if I was sending this out to me, let's say Zach, you could see it would say, hello, Zach, please leave us a review. So it's absolutely mind-blowing how much this has improved and increased the actual review response by like 30%. So I'll show you one that I just did recently. So you can see here, this is Anika, and we were great to work with. Thanks for the incredible customer. If you felt the same, would you mind leaving me a review? And it's literally, it says, hello, Zach. Like, you can do this at scale. And they just have a simple button that they click, and it just opens up Google. And again, they can do it that way. And we have this built in a way where we actually have like a review gating system if you wanted to turn it on and all those types of things. And you can completely customize all of this to be able to go do all those different types of things. So you have the review landing page that you can, right now it's got review sites on it. So that's why you're seeing it that way. If I turn it off, it's basically going to just go directly to the Google box itself and open it right up out of the gate just like this. So when you turn that off, it will go straight there. But if you wanted to like add multiple, Yelps or different things like that, you would just add the sites here. It could be Facebook, Yelp, or just a custom one itself. So you have complete control over that. And I know some people like to use gating. It's really dicey whether or not it's actually approved by Google or not. We do it in the best way possible. I usually don't do it, but if you turn it on, basically what happens is, it will ask them, yes, like I had a good experience or a bad experience. So they do this, it goes straight to the actual Google review. If they do this, they ask for information. So not a lot of people, I don't actually use that. That's like old school stuff that, a lot of people wanted and different things like that. I tend to stay away from that, and I like to just send them directly to that. Now this is where it gets even better. We've got your reviews tab, and it has all the reviews in here. And so what happens is when a new review comes in, the system will automatically use AI to write a response. And then it will send it out to the business owner, and the business owner can approve it, edit it, or reject it. And the system automatically does this. And you can easily, if you want to rewrite it, you can just click rewrite. And it's going to rewrite the whole entire thing for you. And then you can repost it. So it just rewrote that, and I could post it again. I'm not going to do that. But every single one, and it's perfectly on brand in their voice, because we have settings inside of here to upload all the information about the business so that it's got a very specific prompt around that business itself. Then the next thing, and this is all automated as well, is we do review images. You can see we can share it on Facebook, Instagram, and Google, and this can happen automatically. So you go over here on the review images, and basically we've got Facebook, Instagram, and Google Business Profile. And you can edit any of these, and you can auto-enable posting, you can send email for approval, platform auto-sharing. So basically it can auto-post, and you can choose the dates, the times, how many, all that stuff, even add in information and content above it with the rating and the review. And they're super easy to edit. So like, for example, if you want to go in here, you see we've got 6 different kinds that you can rotate between, so they don't always look the same. And they're fully editable to do all kinds of crazy stuff, where you can, change background colors, overlays, dark, search for new images, all those different types of things. And so this can be set up so that it automatically posts to their social media, on their Facebook, Instagram, and Google. We have all these approved APIs directly from them. So this is like real legit business itself. Then the next one, which is again fully automated, is a review widget. So you can create a review widget that goes onto the customer's website, and anytime they get a new positive review, and you can set it if you want only 4-star and above or 5-star and above, and go down that. And so basically the widget's pretty robust. You can do all kinds of different things. You can create a masonry, you can do this, you can do that, and you can create multiple ones, and you can turn things on, turn things off. There's just so much stuff that you can do, whether you want to show the name, pictures or not, all that type of stuff. So we don't want to show pictures, you can remove those. We've got the style where you can change all of the colors so it matches the brand perfectly. We also have a little pop-up. So like, for example, let's see, oops, sorry, there's the pop-up. So the pop-up, this will go down in the left-hand corner of the business if you want to do that. So every streaming new review and go in there. So it's really simple. You basically just you can grab the add widget code and just enter it on there, and you can also add the pop-up to there as well. And then the best part is the dashboard. It basically gives proof. Like, for example, Nico started at 2, you can see here, and now he's got 33. So that's a 1,650% improvement. And you can see all the engagement metrics and all that type of stuff. And if you had employees, you could have the current monthly leaderboard that they can actually see. And it actually does it where it's online as well. So when you have your employees, you can actually view the leaderboard. So we have a leaderboard that if it's a restaurant or something like that, and every month it resets. So it will track all of that type of stuff. So the system's really built to basically automate the entire thing and make it extremely simple.